Miko! It's the Miko story quest time. I'm excited. I'm curious. The Great Narukami Offering. Take a stroll around Hanamisaka. You plan to visit the Yae publishing house, but after arriving in Hanamisaka, you find that it is more lively than usual here.
Really? You guys don't know? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true.
Is it from a novel?
It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
That's fair.
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around.
Hey, what's up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me.
Sheesh. Sheesh!
This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep,
Of course.
It's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious.
Among Us.
Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask Yae Miko about it?
Why would she know?
She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
Fair.
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting
Yes,
up like
Lady
this. I'm really
Guji.
worried about him.
Why do you sound like you're like that's what it is? It sounds like he's stoned.
Please, you've got to help me.
Miko, he seems really desperate.
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Yay, Miko! So you're gonna help him?
She's gonna make us help, isn't she?
Kato, whatever your name was, these two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
Huh?
If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around. It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place.
But this is not a light novel.
Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work?
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists. Finally, I found you.
Esteemed exorcists. That's me and Paimon. Yup, that's what we're known for.
Woo! How's that? Can you feel it? Who goes there?
He stood up! And now he's coming this way! What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. Whatever shall we do?
Why are you so sarcastic? Like, what do you know?
It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
My brother and I used a wishing incantation.
From a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now.
Uh-huh.
You just...
My, look at you with your ingenious schemes. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed him.
Great.
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
Toss the soul and then draw my sword. Salt! Catch this! Ah! A spirit!
It's the spirit!
How would that just throwing salt work?
Who's this? Ah, a fellow swordmaster. Come on, fight me!
Okay.
He's coming! Be careful!
Nah. I fought way worse. This'll be fine.
Check this out! That was great! Excellent! Woo! What a rush! I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
Oh. Bye. What is- There's just a hilly trail right there.
And thank you for your assistance, exorcism experts.
Yeah, all I did was throw some salt.
Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord.
Oh.
Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way. Still, the experience may ultimately have been more effective than me scaring them into submission with a little exaggeration.
I mean, the book. A first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book? Yes, I know the one.
The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff.
Yeah.
And loads of people are trying it.
It's kind of a problem, isn't it?
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long. I really wouldn't fret about it.
Really?
Lady Yae, I finally found you.
Oh, great.
Kuroda, what are you doing here?
I'm here to report on Yae Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please take a look.
You sound stressed.
Let me see. What? We're losing market share?
One book is topping the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Both of you, back here now!
Miko? What is it?
Uh-huh.
You have a really scary look on your face right now.
Now you want to help, huh?
I have to come up with a counterplan. And you are going to help me.
Of course.
Huh? How is this our problem all of a sudden?
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important in your eyes after all?
You've got to be kidding me, right?
Come on. We're going to war.
We're going to war?
That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the next big thing.
The next big thing?
So what we're going to do is create Inazuma's newest hit novel.
What are we actually gonna write about?
As a traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma.
Well, we can't talk about Changli. The Dragon and the Grand Adventure. I feel like this is very common, though. Right.
This sounds like a great one!
Yes.
The protagonist arrives in Mondstadt for the first time to the sight of a dragon flying around and wreaking havoc on the city.
They're writing about me.
With the help of some trusty companions, the protagonist successfully defeats the dragon. But then, the dragon suddenly turns into a beautiful young woman.
Huh?
Huh?
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9. The story
Really?
certainly goes in an unorthodox direction, and the Dragon Girl sounds destined to be a hit character. Approved.
What the heck?
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past. I think you really understand what we're trying to do here.
Look at me go.
Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right?
Paimon, I swear.
Of course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid.
Nice.
Alright, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now. For the sake of our paycheck, get your brain going!
Are you? Don't stop yelling at me, please. Paycheck. Speaking of Mora,
Ooh! Does this mean your inspirations come back?
took a trip to Liyue. Tour guide turned out to be Rex Lefus. We can't write about that. I want to say it though. I do. I want to say it. I'm gonna do it.
Let's see now. The protagonist arrives in Liyue and befriends a young man who doesn't have the money to pay for anything. Only later do we find out that this young man is none other than Rex Lapis himself.
No one will believe it, right?
With the help of the Qixing and the protection of the Adepti, I am free to roam this vast realm.
Is that your Zhongli impression, Paimon?
I give it a 9.8.
You know why? Because it's actually real.
Alright, well, let's just hope Zhongli doesn't mind.
Shh!
Great.
Please shut up,
Something we can
Paimon.
get started on that.
That was... Oh no. Oh no. Wait, I actually feel bad. I shouldn't be talking about this. That was not okay. I'm a bad person for doing that. I don't think they know. I think they all think that he's actually dead. But still, I feel like I shouldn't have said that. I feel like I actually feel bad. Because it's like a secret, right? And now I'm writing about it in a book.
The protagonist joins the resistance, starting out as an ordinary rank-and-file soldier.
One thing, though. We'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the omamori. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle. That should do the trick.
Fair.
Whoa, so we're really going head-to-head with our rival on this one, huh?
I suppose so. We'll also need an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Ms. Hina to write that.
Miss Hina. I've seen some stuff about Miss Hina, and I don't know much about it. But I believe that Miss Hina is Goro, right? Goro is Miss Hina. I knew it. Alright. That's funny.
Get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning. May your light novel sell well and set a new record for the Yae Publishing House.
I want to see Miss Hina.
We'll do our best.
Rude.
Thank you all for your submission. I wish you the very best of luck.
That sounded not sincere at all.
Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves.
Let's go.
Multiple sales-
The conversation has already moved on, hasn't it?
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds?
Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man.
The secret spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations.
Okay, so supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes come true.
But what's this moonless night that they're talking about? Hyman doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
This is something that will become very important to us further down the line. All right, it's time to move on to the next phase of the plan.
There's a next phase?
There's a phase 2?
Of course. Behind every book that hits the market lies an author, right?
Oh yeah, if we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another guide to summoning spirits.
How do you know it's a he?
Also, we still need to figure out what his motive for writing it was.
After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." After that, he lost consciousness.
Huh.
But the spirit that wrote the book has already left him now, right? So what are we supposed to do?
Nothing?
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? So we can just use its own method to make it manifest itself.
This place is huge!
There's a mirror?
Hey, is that a mirror? There's a really weird-looking stool as well.
All right, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
I don't wanna. There's a mirror! This is the first time I've seen a mirror in this game. I saw a TikTok of this earlier. And it was just an Ito staring at itself in the mirror. It was quite funny. What? Did you- what? Xiao? What does that mean? I can't. This is so cool. What? I wonder if people have like theories about this. Anyway, I had to do something with electro, like lamps or something.
Whoa, it's that painting we just saw. It's turning this way along with the whole wall.
You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here.
I need to sit down? Hold on, are we?
Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living person's body.
Great! Oh, jeez. That is terrifying. Hi. I'm possessed.
I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned using my own ritual.
So you were the one who wrote a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
I'm possessed. Can we focus on that?
It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Inazuma into a brutal, bloody war.
What? Paimon knew it! You had an evil plan all along!
It is futile. You shall never wake her again. This body now belongs to me!
Oh, Paimon looks so scared.
Hey, come on, wake up! Don't let him take your mind! Miko, think of something! Miko!
Throw salt at me. Throw salt. What is this?
You're laughing?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly. Too perfect.
You're joking. They were playing a prank on us? I hate both of you. Poor Paimon.
Look what you've done to this little flying one here.
No.
Poor thing's scared witless.
I hate both of you. How can you do that to How can you do that to Paimon?
But why did you include a summoning incantation in the novel?
With this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days. Anything they're still itching to do, they can go and get it done. Everyone's quite content in many ways, but they still can't help but ask, are we ever going to have another Hyakyako?
A what now?
Don't you worry about that, Urakusai. Arrangements are being made. When my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us.
Great. Wonderful. Fantastic.
Huh?
So, your first possession, What was it like?
I'd never want to do it again.
What exactly do we have to do to make this Hyakyako happen? Also, to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even means.
Yeah.
It might sound ominous, but to put it simply, the Hyakyako is just a gathering of the yokai.
Uh-huh.
Back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink, one by one they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai powers. There were so many of them that their silhouettes would block out the moon.
Oh.
But now, the yokai memories that leak from the ley lines are weak. They are no longer able to fly. So I will be performing a convocation ritual for them, gathering all the wandering memories together in one place. When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Once their energy is spent, they will be satisfied and return to where they belong.
There's so many.
Wow, so many. They're everywhere. Huh?
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time.
They're soaring, flying.
Whoa, they've really blocked out the moon.
It
Very
does
pretty.
look a little intimidating, doesn't it?
Just a little
But
bit.
I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls.
Do they really have to go?
It's a feast, and all feasts come to an end.
I guess.
Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me?
Alright.
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence, I perform this rite. Wow, so beautiful! Look, lights are coming from Inazuma City!
Oh. So pretty.
Rakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely.
It's fine. You have us.
Just a little, of course.
Miko, are you alright?
Oh, I'm great.
But the look on your face just now...
I'm fine, seriously. Really, No. Honestly, you two.
Miko...
Fine. Well, if you're dead set on doing something for me, you can treat me to a meal.
It was quite a surprise when the moonless night finally came.
Yeah, that huge black cloud over Mount Yogo that night. It just seemed to form out of nowhere.
I just realized, if they're like, okay, if that was real, what if they start thinking the thing about Rex Labus is real too? I mean, it is, but that's a problem.
But then nothing happened after I made a wish using the method in that book.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess light novels are just fiction after all, huh?
Oh, thank God.
That night was...
Miko, what is this? You started eating without us?
I did, yes. You're paying after all.
What?
The thought of being able to eat the most expensive dishes and drink the finest sake, all for absolutely free? Oh, I just couldn't wait any longer.
I can't believe you.
Miko, this meal is going to be super expensive! Aren't you afraid we won't be able to afford it?
Okay, I'm rich, so that won't be a problem. But still, that's not the point.
Oh, don't you worry about that. You can most definitely afford it. They're still printing your light novel by the batch, you know. You have quite the generous payment due.
What? Oh, darn it! She tricked us into this! Miko was after our Mora from the very beginning!
This is... what? I'm not gonna get paid now for the... oh my god. You goddamn fox lady. Stole my money. Why you do this to me? Do you not like me? It's so rude. Where are your manners? You should be ashamed of yourself, Miko. You should be ashamed. Anyway, besides that, it was quite fun. I still feel bad for writing about Zhongli and revealing a secret in a novel. I really hope people don't take it seriously. Seems like they didn't. They weren't even talking about it, but it still worries me. I don't think Zhongli would be happy about it. So, let's hope he doesn't find out. Smile? Anyway, that was pretty fun. Pretty fun. I can't stand you right now. I'm leaving.